We'll let some people go and come in. We gonna let some people come in before I get started. What's this? Before I even get started. I'm not even gonna play no music because last time they gave me a copyright. So let's see what this one is. Okay, bet. Come on in. Like I said, I'm gonna let some people come in, man. It's been a minute. I really feel like this reading may very well be necessary. I'm gonna let a few more people come in. And I know I definitely may very well need this message myself. So after this crazy week I've had. I want to say maybe at like the 5-minute mark, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I know people gonna start coming in, man, around the 30-minute mark. So, and like I said, I am doing $20 live readings. So once I go ahead and do my collective reading, I can go ahead and get to you guys, man. And as always, man, you guys can hit me up on Instagram, TikTok, you know what I mean? DM me if you would like a reading, a personal reading. The Satrilrose on Instagram and TikTok. You can also hit my business email, satrilrose@gmail.com. I will link the website in the description. Yeah, we got some powerful energy, man. Powerful energy. Then we got this Saturn retrograde in Pisces, man. We got some peace. Yeah, it's looking like you're the only one. Welcome. Grateful for you being here. I'm about to go ahead and get started with this general reading. If you guys, like I said, if you guys would like to, my cash tag is Satrilrose. That's what I forgot to put in the freaking title. Forgot to put my dang on. Again, my cash tag is Satrilrose. I forgot to put it in the title, but see, we got one like, man. I appreciate it. Okay, we got 10 people. Okay. All right, I goofed that one. I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful. See, somebody's interfering with the message I see. My name is actually on my YouTube channel. That's my name. Man, it's been a tough week, y'all. I think I may need this message more than y'all. Okay, we got 3 likes. I appreciate that, man. Peace. Hello from Russia. What's going on, Russia? Peace. I'm blessed. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. Again, my name is Satrilrose. Again, my name is Satrilrose. This is the Satrilrose. Welcome to my live stream. This is your weekly reading. General reading. I am doing live readings. Peace, peace. Grateful for y'all being here. As I said, if you guys would like to make donations, or if you guys would like to, you know, do an actual live, if you guys would like a live reading, my cash tag is Satrilrose. If you guys would like a personal one-on-one, full, in-depth reading, you can hit my DM on Instagram at the Satrilrose. TikTok, same thing, the Satrilrose. Hold on, give me 1 second. It's been one hell of a week, so I'm really excited to see, you know, what really comes out and what message Spirit has with these cards, man. You know, it's definitely been one hell of a week. Okay, we 6 minutes in. Let's go ahead and get started with this reading, man. Okay, 1 second. All right, bet. Sheesh. Let some more people come in. All right. So we got 14 people in here, 3 likes. All right, bet. Let's go ahead and get started. So with this first card, we have the 4 of Spades, right? With this 4 of Spades, Spirit is telling me that you're being protected, right? You're being protected in more ways than one. You're being protected from all generations and from all directions. You get what I'm saying? Spirit is telling me that no matter what goes on and what chaos is going on around you, you are being protected. You get what I'm saying? You are being protected, right? Spirit is also telling me that this energy that's surrounding you is an ancient energy. These ancestors that are surrounding you are ancient ancestors with this 4 of Spades, right? These are ancestors that you are not even aware of. These are ancestors that you haven't even been spoken to about, right? These are ancestors from, I'm seeing adoption. I'm seeing you may be either adopted or you may be, Spirit is telling me that you may be estranged from your family. Either way, these are ancestors that have been protecting you since the day you were born, right? And they've even been trying to contact you. And I feel as though with this Saturn in retrograde, a lot of us are going to have a lot of past life regressions. You know what I mean? A lot of us are going to be tapping into our Akashic records. You get what I'm saying? And tapping into different spiritual gifts and tapping into different, you know, and that's coming from those ancestors, right? It's coming from those ancestors that we don't know about. It's coming from those spirit guides that we are not aware of. You get what I'm saying? And we have to pay honor to that. We have to pay pay homage and respect to those spirits. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a powerful message, man. And I'm grateful because I can say for myself that, especially like I said, this week alone, man, I can say for myself that I felt this energy. You know, those of you who are in this live, you know, whether you're a troll or not, you get what I'm saying? I know that you can resonate with this message. Those of you who will be watching the playback, a lot of my subscribers who are going to be watching the playback of this particular video, I know that you can resonate with this message. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, this is something that a lot of us really need to tap into around this time, man. Really need to tap into, you know, we have Saturn in retrograde, Cancer season, right? You know, the retrograde is in Pisces. That's water, all this water energy. You know, water holds memory, man. Water holds memory, right? What Spirit is showing me that the brain is 95% water. Our bodies are 95% water. You get what I'm saying? Tap into that element. Tap into that element of water. You know, hydration. You get what I'm saying? Tap into that element of fluidity. You get what I'm saying? That's what Spirit is telling me. Spirit is also telling me that we need to be experimenting with, you know, earth, water, you know, fire. You get what I'm saying? Air. We need to be experimenting the breath. Breath work is what Spirit is showing me. You know, Spirit is showing me that we need to go outside and we need to get sun before the summer ends, man. Go out there and soak in that sun, man. Go out there and soak in that sun, right? Spirit is also showing me that we need to do grounding. we need to do a lot of grounding around this time. And again, like I said, man, this week has been a trying week. And one of the things that kept me going was grounding. You know, just simply holding a crystal in my hand or keeping it in my pocket. You know, that keeping that earth element around me. You get what I'm saying? Going outside, you know what I mean? Soaking up that sun and putting my feet in the grass. You get what I'm saying? No matter what state I'm in, whether I'm upset, whether I'm, you know, in a good mood or not, you know, understanding that grounding, meditation, breath work, all of these things are healing. You get what I'm saying? And those are the things that kept me going, man. Those are the things that kept me going. You know, as you guys know, well, if you don't know, you know, I'm here to inform you that we had a huge storm in Houston. We had a huge, well, let me rephrase that. It was a category, appreciate it, man. It was a category 1, right? But the devastation and, you know, the aftermath of that storm is what really, you know, what was really trying and what was really, you get what I'm saying? Like, you know, devastating, you know, and we definitely got through it, man. You know, we definitely got through it. And I feel as though that everything that I've done beforehand, everything that I've been working on, you know, this entire year is what got me through it, man. Grounding, meditation, you know what I mean? Breath work, you know, just being mindful of my thoughts, being mindful of my emotions and being mindful of, you know, the feelings that I have towards, you know, whatever's may be going on around me. You get what I'm saying? You know, these are the things that those elements, you know, earth, fire, you know, water, air, all of those different elements is what kept me grounded. It was and what kept me going. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Tapping into that Akashic records and tapping into that self, going deep within self. This is what's gonna get you through that trying time. And this is why your ancestors have been trying to reach out to actually guide you. You know, I don't know if you guys have seen the I don't want to go too far, go too deep into this because I want to get to these other cards, right? But I don't know if you guys have seen the show Avatar: Last Airbender, right? He was chosen to be the Avatar, and it actually kind of looks like his symbol on his head, right? So he was actually chosen to be the last Airbender, right? As the last Airbender, he was chosen to be the Avatar, right? There comes a time where he had to tap within self and go into his so-called Akashic records, right? And balance out his chakras, whatever the case may be. In order to do that, he needed help from the previous avatar that came before him, right? That's what a lot of us are going to be doing. Those are those ancestors, those are those spirit guides that we really need to tap into. You get what I'm saying? Spirit already showed me, man. You know, that time where we didn't have any lights, that time where we didn't have any food, I was fasting. You get what I'm saying? Fasting from social media. I needed that. I wholeheartedly needed that because I was able to really tap into something different. You get what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you guys can see I'm glowing different. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna pop my collar on that. You know what I'm talking about? You know, and this is a side of me that I want to showcase. This is an aspect of me, a version of me that I need to showcase. You get what I'm saying? I say. So this next card we have is a Joker reverse, right? So what I'm seeing with this card is that there's going to be a lot of manipulation. There's going to be a lot of people trying to, you know, knock you off of your square and trying to play tricks or whatever the case may be, right? A lot of individuals and a lot of soulless beings, because people who are snakish, people who are evil and vindictive, they'll never have a soul. You get what I'm saying? It's obvious that they don't have a soul. So with this being reversed, this is spirit showing me that nothing can touch you. Nothing can touch you. I can say for myself, man, you know, a lot of the things that I deal with on a day-to-day basis, man, a lot of the things that I have to deal with, you know, there's been a lot of lying, there's been a lot of deceit, there's been a lot of chaos. You get what I'm saying? And I can say that there's nothing that can penetrate my aura. You get what I'm saying? There's nothing that can penetrate my aura, right? Nothing. Because I know who I am and I know my spirit team. I'm pretty sure you guys can see. If you are somebody who can see, I'm pretty sure when you see my image, when you see my face, you see the look in my eyes, the fire in my eyes, you can see my spirit team, you can see my ancestors. There's nothing that can touch me. There's nothing that can touch me or my family. You get what I'm saying? Because we are guided promptly. We are protected divinely. You get what I'm saying? There's nothing that can touch me. And I know that. No matter how much manipulation, no matter how much deceit, no matter how much vindictiveness is going on, I don't care. It cannot touch me. It cannot penetrate. That's one thing I do know. You get what I'm saying? And this is, you know, through time, this has been proven. Through time, this has been shown to me, right? There are situations where I should have been in trouble. There are situations where I should have been, you know, out of here. You know what I'm saying? But No, I'm protected divinely. You get what I'm saying? Protected divinely. There's nothing that can touch me. There's nothing that can penetrate me. And you have to have that sense of knowing as well. With this Joker card, I know you know at work, in your job, in your business, in your family, whatever the case may be, there's somebody around you. There are people outside of you who see your potential, who see your light, who they see your glow. You get what I'm saying? They see your glow. They see your energy. They want to feed off of that. That's where that deceit comes from. That's where that energy comes from. They want to feed off of that. And one thing I know, right? This is a really interesting card because, you know, a lot of people look at the Joker card and think that it's an evil card, but the Joker, you know, to me represents Eshu, right? And the thing about it is, man, Eshu will place people in your life to actually shake things up a certain way, or he himself will do it. He himself will come in and shake things up, cause all of this manipulation, cause all of this trickster, you get what I'm saying, type of energy for a specific reason. Because you called on him. You called on him to protect you. You called on him to clear the road. You get what I'm saying? You did that. This is what you asked for. And he's here to actually show you, by causing all of this chaos and confusion, by playing these games with you, he's here to show you your true potential. He's here to show you what you're capable of. You manifested this. You chose this reality. I say. With this Ace of Diamonds, I love this card. This is one of the cards that actually came out during my reading that I did for myself, right? This is new beginnings, man. This is new beginnings. Of course, yeah, there's new material, you get what I'm saying? New abundance, new prosperity, new money. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm seeing a shift. Spirit is showing me a shift that's happening. Spirit is showing me that no matter what you're going through right now, there's a shift coming, a huge shift. And everything that you've been through is preparing you for that. Like I said, man, this reading is probably more so for me than it is for anybody else. Everything that we've been through this entire week, everything that I've been through this entire week is preparing us for something more grand, for something more exciting. Yes, we're going through what we're going through, but I promise you, it does not end here. All of this is preparing us, because when we get to that moment where we receive that blessing, we have to be prepared for it mentally, emotionally, spiritually. We have to be prepared for it. This is what Spirit is showing me with this Ace of Diamonds, man. Me and my mom was talking, man. You know, a lot of people don't understand. You know, before you can see those brighter days, you have to go through the storm. You have to go through the storm. Before you can receive your reward, you have to go through the storm. You have to. It's a must. There's no getting around that. See, a lot of people try to take the short road. A lot of people try to take these shortcuts. There's no shortcuts when it comes to this work. Spirit is going to put you through the ringer. Spirit is going to put you through the ringer because what you believe that you deserve is on the other side of this pain and suffering, on the other side of this confusion. I spoke about it in the last card. It's on the other side of that. But you have to be patient. You have to be mindful of your thoughts. As long as you stay in a state of gratitude. Stay in a state of gratitude. Be grateful for those moments. Be grateful for those instances where you're upset, you're hurting, you're lost. That is the best place to be, because I promise you, once that storm clears and you start to see that daylight, your entire aura is gonna shift. Man, we was out of power for about 5 days, man. 5 days. And it was starting to look a little bleak, man. I started to notice that my aura, My energy started to go down. But before those lights came back on, man, Spirit lifted me right back up. Spirit lifted me right back up because I knew this is not the time for that. This is not the time to be angry. This is not the time to be depressed. This is not the time to be anxious. You got to finish out strong, man. You got to finish out strong. You don't get to sit up here and be upset. You made it this far. You don't get to sit up here and be drained and tired. There's still work to do. Spirit rose my energy. And a lot of y'all go experience this too, man. A lot of y'all go experience this as well. It's a euphoric feeling when you're at your last breath. You're just at your last, man. And Spirit just lifts you up. And right when Spirit lifted me up, the lights came on. We had power. After an entire week of no power, an entire week of no food, an entire week of sitting in the sun, beaming on us, sweating. We're tired, hungry, frustrated, irritated, confused. Spirit lifted me up because I knew I had people that cared about me. 222, Ashe. I knew I had to be there for my mom. Spirit lifted me up. Again, 222, Ashe. Again, you have to go through that storm before you can see those brighter days, man. I hope y'all hear me. I hope y'all hear me. Before I got on here looking like this because I look damn good. Yeah. I wasn't looking like this a few days ago. I was scruffy, drained, but now I'm looking like new money. Because I know the energy I possess. I know my aura. I deserve to be in this space right now. You have to have this mindset. You didn't go through what you didn't go through what you went through for no reason. There was a divine reason as to why you went through that. Understand that you are being guided promptly. Spirit is guiding you and protecting you. Your ancestors are guiding and protecting you promptly. Understand that. New beginnings, man. There's a shift, a huge shift. A huge shift, Ashe. The next card we have is the 10 of clubs, man. The 10 of clubs. If this card doesn't explain and clarifies everything that I just said, because again, I always tell you guys, this 10 of clubs, this is a portal. This is the portal that we're going through. This 10 of clubs is representing the internal shift that's happening. This 10 of clubs is representing the internal shift. The emotional and mental shift that's happening. Man, I'm telling y'all, this reading is about to be personal. Last night, I'm sitting here, started to have I don't want to say an episode, but I started to feel anxious. And over time, the feeling just got worse and worse and worse as I laid there. All of these thoughts started to flood in. Mind you, we already have power. So I should be in a good mood, right? All of that energy started to flood. All of the things that I had to ignore, all of the things that I had to push back, all of the things that I had to put on hold for a second started to flood in. Started to flood in. From the subconscious mind, they started to flood in. But as I always tell you guys, man, be mindful. Learn, know transmutation. Because when you go through that portal, when you walk through that door, when you walk through that gateway, there are certain things that you have to leave behind. You have to leave it behind. Spirit is gonna make you leave that behind. And a lot of the times, Spirit is gonna make you leave people behind as well. People have mindsets, people have ideas, right? Not all of them are positive. They have the potential to be. But people choose to have negative mindsets. People choose to have negative emotions and negative ideas. Those are the people that you have to leave behind. And vice versa. Right? With thoughts. You have to leave those negative thoughts behind. Those negative emotions behind. I had to sit here and I had to transmute all of that energy by one, understanding exactly where it comes from. Two, understanding exactly why I'm feeling, just acknowledging this energy. Then I was able to transmute that energy promptly. I was able to transmute that energy. I know the doors that are about to open up for me. I know the opportunities that are coming my way. I see. The Seven of Diamonds. Spirit is telling me that all of the seeds that you have planted, your harvest is coming. All of the seeds that you have planted are grown, and it's time to harvest. The energy that you've put out, you're gonna receive tenfold. And I know you guys hear me say this a lot, but again, man, I have to iterate this because again, we have this Saturn and people are so in an uproar about karma, so much fear monger and spookism when it comes to karma, right? If you know how helpful you are, if you know how valuable you are, the spiritual work that you've done on oneself, it not only affects you, but your aura, it affects everybody around you. You are valuable. Understand how valuable you are. Understand how needed you are. Understand that. This is on a deep, divine frequency. 7 is a divine number. Understand the path that you're on. You reap what you sow. This entire time, man, I'm not gonna get too personal about this, man. This entire week, I took this time to be in prayer mode. Scripting, writing petitions, right? Because I know what I deserve. I know the type of energy that I put out. Yes, I have my faults. Yes, I have my issues. But I know the energy I put out. I know the energy that the divine has given me. I deserve a good harvest. I deserve a great harvest. Again, this reading is about a knowing. What is your knowing? Your ancestors are testing that. Your spirit team is testing that. What is your knowing? What is your knowing? I have my days where it's like, man, I got to get my money up. Man, I got to handle my business. I got to do this. I got to do that. It's already done. It's already done. Because I know the seeds that I planted have grown. It's time to harvest. I should. Two of diamonds. Understand how valuable you are to that relationship. Whether it be business, romantic, whatever the case may be. Understand how valuable you are to that company, to that marriage, to that friendship. Understand how valuable you are. And no matter what you guys go through, because we all go through things. And I'm gonna tell you guys something too, man. Just because you're spiritual, a lot of people think because you're spiritual or because you're a part of it, or you're initiated into a certain religion or whatever the case may be, right? You feel as though that you may not go through things. Spirit is telling me that you're probably going to go through more things because of it. Because there are certain things that you're supposed to be shown. There are certain things that you're supposed to overcome. That you're meant to overcome. Man, I'm going to tell you something about me and my siblings, right? Again, this is going to be a little personal. Me and my siblings in the past, I got two siblings. It's two of diamonds, right? We've argued, we've fought. All of this. But you can't stop me from being there for my siblings, man. You can't stop me because I'm wired this way. 333, I should. For showing up for them every single time. Even if it's just a simple conversation, because one thing I know that when we have those moments where we're arguing, where we're fighting, this may sound crazy because I know how we're programmed. That actually strengthens our bond. Because at some point, there's an understanding. At some point, there's a conversation and comprehension. Communication. These are things that are strengthening this relationship with my siblings that I have, right? And if there's a misunderstanding, we apologize and we move on. A lot of y'all about to start going through that with your business partner, with your romantic partner, with your friends, whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be. Once you have that initial conversation and you understand that I'm just as valuable to you as you are to me, that relationship starts to bond. That relationship starts to strengthen. That bond is a divine connection. You chose them and they chose you. Now you can go and make all the money in the world together. Go on all of the trips, family trips together. Now you can really enjoy being in this relationship, really enjoy being in this reality. You get what I'm saying? Because y'all deserve it. Yes, it was challenging. Yes, it was upsetting. Yes, it was hurtful. I'm telling y'all, I know somebody resonates with this. I say. This next card we have is the 3 of Diamonds. You're on the right path. You're lost, but you're on the right path, right? And this path is gonna lead you to so much prosperity and abundance, man. Again, I can't explain to you guys how much I needed this reading, man. During this storm, all of the things that I was working on before this storm, I actually almost gave up on it. Because I felt as though that, man, I just missed an opportunity. I missed opportunities to make money. I missed opportunities to, network and, put my name out there and plant these so-called seeds, right? No, Spirit showed me otherwise. Spirit showed me that I'm exactly where I need to be. Spirit showed me that no matter what storm, chaos is going on, you are on the right path and you are exactly where you need to be. Stay on this path, because the minute you turn around and go backwards, that's when you fail. The minute you decide that you want to turn around and go backwards, that's when you fail. Spirit is also showing me that you're going to receive 3 omens, 3 signs, 3 keys. It's going to show you that you need to stay on this path. Peace, peace. Stay on this path. The minute you feel as though that you want to be deterred off this path, the minute you feel as though that somebody is trying to knock you off of your square, you stand your ground. You stand your ground. Because this path was tailor-made for you. This route was designed for you to reach your destination. It was designed for you to reach your destination. What is your knowing? What is your knowing? You have to know that you're meant to be on this path, man. You have to know that you're meant to be on this path. And there's nothing that can knock you from this, because your ancestors placed you here. Your spirit guides removed those blockages out of your way. Those obstacles out of your way. They cleared the road. What's understood don't need to be explained, man. I say, you on the right path. So family, that concludes this reading. I pray that you guys receive the message. Again, you guys can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at the Satrilrose if you guys would like to book a reading. You can hit my DM. You can hit My business email at satrilrose@gmail.com. And those of you who will be watching the playback, I'm grateful for you all. I'm grateful for you all. Ashe.